Hi everyone, good day to you all. Good morning, good night, good evening, and good afternoon. Today I'm gonna tell you how to make a very low budget or a no budget film. Well, let me get my notes together because when I'm supposed to explain something to someone, I should be prepared. So, you know, so So when you don't have any money at all, when you only have like 100 rupees, how are you going to make a film? Maybe a little bit more. How are you going to make a film? First thing, my advice is better find a very cool location. And if it is possible nearby, because you don't have to travel, you don't have to take a highway or something. But if the film requires sound, then try and go to a friend's estate. Like they might have a cool coconut estate with a good old house nobody uses, so you can use it as a location. Because when you need sound, you shouldn't be somewhere there are cars, lorries and buses, heavy traffic, so then the sound get mushed up. So and try to find just one location and go check the location out and write the story for the location. Also try to keep it simple and small. Try to write a story that you can shoot during 8 hours, because if you try to start the film at 8 o'clock and the sun will go down in Sri Lanka around 6 o'clock, and you can't have extra lights, because extra lights means crew means food means transportation, everything comes bigger. So try to keep the story simple. If you don't have actors, if you don't have access to the actors, write the story according to friends who are willing to help you and who love to act and who can act a little bit. So I do this all the time. Even professionally, I do this all the time. I write my characters to sometimes my friends. I do it all the time. So you can fit few of your friends to that story, and you write according to that. And make sure that it is done in a way that from the beginning to the end there is a suspense going on, because moment you have a suspense going on, everybody wants to see what's going to happen next. That's a very cool way of doing something, even though it is small. So to get the story together, first you look at the location, go with a friend or something, and do the scouting for the location. Take few pictures. You don't need to do storyboarding. You can have those pictures, and because storyboarding could be complicated if you had to change the location. So anyway, you take the pictures, and according to that you start writing and do a brainstorming with your friends. Go for a coffee, get together somewhere, and some place, and just throw ideas around, and then you can come up with a very cool idea for that particular location. And always keep your crew very low. So try to use natural light by using take some reflector boards. If you don't have reflector boards, just go and buy shiny stickers. You can put it on boards and hold it like mirror boards or some rough surface, shiny things, so you don't have a harsh light coming through. You can play it around, you can play with that around. And so so once you have this location, once you write the story and you write it with the actors or friends you have in mind, try to use like 2 or 3 maximum, because then your crew can be very small. You can afford the food. I mean, when we shot Satya, first Dogma series in Sri Lanka, that was different because even my crew cooked. My actress Susila sometimes cooked. My cinematographer Dharma Sena cooked. I cooked. I can cook very well. so that's a different story. So you can, if your actors willing to help by like preparing food, your friends get their help. So you will have a smaller crew, and trying to do casting calls and everything for a low budget film doesn't make any sense. Actually, I'm talking about no budget film. All my movies has been low budget or no budget, because my thinking pattern is always becomes higher, and then to have to manage with the funds I have. So I have to think always no budget, low budget, like how a lot of others. There are some Hollywood filmmakers who have done shoestring budget movies, and some of them are very cool, very, very cool. And doesn't matter how you do it, as long as final thing is on the screen beautifully. Anyway, so equipment. I use most of the time my iPhone. You can use your iPhone, or you can use your phone, whatever it is. Or nowadays the phones have good lenses. Or else, if a friend has a camera, borrow it. And if they have some lights also, borrow it. And just tell the friend, you're gonna be whatever, and help me. And if you really require makeup, I'm sure always when you have a bunch of friends, you have somebody who's into makeup, like not like film makeup, but some kind of makeup. So they can try and experiment and do some makeup for you. So if you want, but I would say better stay away from the makeup stuff. So it will save your time. And if you need props, the art department, go look into your room, whatever you can find and will fit in there, just put them, and then you have a completed space, so it'll look cool. So like I said, keep the suspense throughout the film. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, and make sure you just try to shoot it within one day, means from sunrise to sunset. And you have a very low crew, so you don't have to worry about many things. And write your story, characters matching your friends who would like to act, and you can make a very fabulous film for no budget. I hope this helped you. I do this all the time, even in big films. Ciao.